MindBuddy wants to start with a simple question for you. Have you ever been in a room full of people where everyone is talking, laughing, sharing stories, but you were quiet, not because you were shy or scared, but because you were watching, listening, noticing small details, noticing how people change their tone, how their eyes move, how their mood shifts? Maybe people have told you, you are too quiet, you should talk more, but deep inside you feel calm just being an observer. If this feels familiar, MindBuddy is sitting right beside you, with a gentle neutral face, because today we are talking about the psychology of people who observe more than they talk. This is not a weakness, it is a different way of experiencing the world. MindBuddy notices that observers often enter a room quietly. They do not rush to fill silence, they first look around. They feel the energy of the place. They listen to what is being said and also what is not being said. In daily life, this can look like someone at a family gathering sitting slightly back, smiling softly, not interrupting, just absorbing everything. People might think this person is bored or distant. But inside, the mind is active, connecting dots, understanding people. Psychology tells us that some brains are wired to process information deeply before reacting. These people are not slow. They are careful. MindBuddy sometimes feels this when meeting new people. Instead of talking about himself, he listens, because listening helps him feel safe and grounded. Observing gives him control, because when you observe, you understand the environment before stepping into it. Many observers learned early in life that watching first helps avoid mistakes, misunderstandings, or emotional pain. Maybe they grew up in a loud home where speaking up caused conflict. Or maybe they were sensitive children who felt emotions very strongly, so they learned that silence is a safe place. MindBuddy remembers times when he talked less not because he had nothing to say, but because he was thinking deeply, forming thoughts carefully. This is important to understand. Observers think before they speak. They replay conversations in their head. They analyze words, tone, meaning. Because of this, when they finally speak, their words often have weight. They are thoughtful, calm, and meaningful. Society often praises loudness, fast responses, and confidence in speech. Because of this, observers can feel misunderstood. MindBuddy sometimes feels tired after social situations, not because he talked too much, but because he observed too much. He noticed emotions, tensions, fake smiles, and hidden sadness. This mental processing can be exhausting. Psychology explains this simply. Some people recharge by expressing. Others recharge by reflecting. Observers are reflectors. They gain energy from inner thinking, not outer talking. In daily life, this might look like someone who prefers one deep conversation over many small talks. Someone who enjoys watching people in a cafe. Or someone who listens more in meetings and speaks at the end. When they do, everyone suddenly listens. MindBuddy notices that observers are often very empathetic because when you observe, you learn how people feel without them saying it. A small pause, a sigh, a change in posture, these details speak loudly to an observer. This is why observers are often good friends, good counselors, and good creators, because they understand human behavior deeply. But there is also a quiet struggle here. Observers sometimes feel invisible, because people notice loud voices first. MindBuddy has felt this sadness, sitting with a tired face, thinking, does anyone see me? Does my silence mean I do not matter? If you have felt this, MindBuddy wants you to know something important. Your silence is not emptiness. It is fullness. It is a mind that is busy understanding life. Psychology tells us that humans have different social styles. None of them are wrong. Observers simply choose depth over noise and meaning over attention. When observers force themselves to talk more just to fit in, they feel drained and disconnected. But when they accept their nature, they feel calm and authentic. MindBuddy remembers a simple daily moment. He was sitting with a friend who talked non-stop about their problems. MindBuddy listened quietly, nodded, and stayed present. At the end the friend said, "Thank you, I feel lighter." MindBuddy realized something important. Sometimes your value is not in what you say, but in how you listen. Observers often build strong inner worlds. They think about life, people, emotions, and meaning. This makes them good storytellers, artists, and thinkers, even if they do not always speak up. But there is one gentle reminder MindBuddy wants to share. Observing is powerful, but you also deserve to be heard. You do not have to change who you are, but allowing your thoughts to come out sometimes can help others understand you better. Even a few honest words can build connection. You do not need to compete with loud voices. Your calm voice has its own strength. Psychology is simple here. Balance matters. Observe, but also express when it feels right. In everyday life, this might mean sharing one thought in a meeting, sending a message instead of speaking in a crowd, or choosing people who appreciate your quiet nature. MindBuddy slowly smiles here, because being an observer means you see the world clearly. You notice beauty in small things. You understand people beyond words. This is rare. So if you are someone who observes more than talks, Mind Buddy wants you to sit comfortably with that truth. Breathe gently. Remember this: the world needs listeners just as much as speakers. Your quiet presence is meaningful. Your awareness is valuable. Your silence is not a flaw. It is a different kind of wisdom. As this thought settles in, Mind Buddy stays with you, calm, understanding, and quietly proud of who you are.